Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome to these impromptu messages of love from Mother Earth as connected to your higher self. So, in this moment, as you connect with the video, first of all, hi, my name is Lyle, and this is my channel here on YouTube. You can find me on social media as Wisdom of the Heart. So I've been guided in this moment to come here and do a live and give you the options 1, 2, or 3. And so I want you to take a moment to just connect in here with your breathing, maybe placing a hand on your belly and a hand on your heart as you take 3 deep, nourishing breaths. With each inhale, your belly will rise. And with each exhale, your belly will drop back. And these messages are timeless and eternal. And so that means that whenever you come across this video, there is something here to support you. That will be the most perfectly divine time for you. And we're going to start with number 1. And these messages are basically a healing message from Mother Earth, how Mother Earth is supporting you. And then you're going to receive an affirmation from your higher self that you could work with over the coming days, weeks, or months, whatever feels right for you. So for those of you drawn to the number 1, let's see what message Mother Earth, Mother Gaia has for you. And hopefully you're walking around these days barefoot. That's a great way to support yourself in staying grounded and connected to, in a balanced way, perfectly to the Earth Mother. And so you got intuitive communication. So, and it's a number 43. So that is a 7. And it's funny that that flipped out as I was speaking about walking barefoot and staying grounded and connected. Number 7 speaks of our physical body. The physicality of our experience this time around as a spiritual being having a physical human experience. And so you are being guided to get outside, and you likely already know that you have intimate and nurturing, nourishing, and supportive connection to Mother Gaia, Mother Earth. And so over the coming days, I feel like you're going to receive a message. Perhaps you have a special tree like I do that you go and hang with. I have one that I've been hanging out with for, 2 decades now. And whenever I'm feeling a little off in my human experience, off I go padding down the street barefoot to my tree. And so I feel that over the coming days, you are guided to go to your tree or perhaps go and find a tree. And there's going to be something there for you. I feel like you're going to receive a sign, a message, something through your connection to a tree. There's going to be a message that comes to you. I'm also hearing that you need to really begin to trust without hesitation and without doubt the guidance you're receiving intuitively from your higher self. It says on the card, it says silent whispers of the heart. So you are receiving messages. You're in constant communication with source. You're in constant communication with your higher self. And I just feel like there's, perhaps for you, you've been really busy these days. Actually, they're taking me to this. You've been really busy these days. They're showing me my bare feet, which is to bring me back to your bare feet. You've been so busy, you've been in your head, perhaps you've been running around, and this is a sign, this is a message from your team of light that supports you to get to nature. Get your shoes off, kick your shoes off, plant your feet on the ground, come back to your heart center. Come back to your heart. It's really important that you come back to your heart, because they're saying to me, it's like you're driving yourself crazy right now. So this one wanted to come. That's so perfect. So you got path awareness, number 30, the Trinity. Come back to your heart. Mother, Father, God, Creator, Source, um, you know, the divine feminine, the divine masculine, and the divine child. This is, like I said, you're highly intuitive, and it feels like you've been running around, perhaps not paying attention to your intuition, perhaps not nurturing your spiritual essence on a daily basis. And so it's got you feeling a little disjointed, discombobulated, ungrounded. Come back to your heart. And they're taking me right back to the beginning where I was asking you to place your hands on your heart and a hand on your belly and bring your awareness into your physicality, into your in body experience. How are you feeling? Are you feeling tired these days? Are you feeling ungrounded? Are you feeling confused? And if you've answered yes to any of those, the power is within you to come back to your peaceful center, to come back to your heart center. Your affirmation to work with is, if I sincerely ask, I am always guided back to the right path for me and my central purpose. Okay? So affirm, I am always guided back to the right path for me and my central purpose. I am always guided back to the right path for me and my central purpose. I feel like there's a truth in you. There's a truth that you're being asked to acknowledge. And perhaps that truth is that you are a highly sensitive person. You are an empath who is deeply affected by what's going on outside of you. And that is all the more reason to take responsibility for what is happening within you, for for how you're feeling, for nurturing really your spiritual essence in the now moment. So I trust those messages resonated with you, and there was something here for you in that. For those of you guided to number one, if you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel. Give me a thumbs up and drop a comment down below. Thank you so much. Pile number two. Let's see. I put those cards back in, so we'll see if they come out again for any of the other piles. Pile number two. What loving message does Mother Earth have for you? Number two. You guys are a little more reserved and closed off with your energy is what I'm feeling first off. That's the one. Okay, look at. We've got the Goddess of Creation, which is also a number 7, which is what pile number 1 had as well, a number 7 to start. So this is about your physical experience. When was the last time you just gave yourself permission to have a day off, to take it easy, to relax and unwind, and particularly out in nature? So get to nature, get to nature. There's so much, you're such a creative, inspired soul is what I'm hearing. And yet there's a feeling that you don't give yourself permission. You don't allow for the outlets for yourself to express all that you're feeling, all that wants to be expressed and shared through you. This is a perfect time to place a hand on your heart and a hand on your belly, and to really breathe into your experience. What would like to be expressed through you? What is it that you would like to create? If you're someone who is an artist, whether you write, whether you paint, whether you cook, whatever, however it is that you express, perhaps you've put that to the side because you've been like too busy living life, that you've put aside your own wants, needs, and desires. You're being called at this time to come back to yourself, pick up your wants, needs, and desires, and create for yourself. Give yourself space, create space in your daily life for creative expression, for, free flowing creativity, whether it's dance or music. I'm feeling really, like I want to dance, I want to move around. So perhaps this will be a way to help you kind of shake off the stagnancy too, right? We get stagnant like water. We get stagnant when we're not moving. So I feel like this is a good time for you to get moving, allow spirit to move through you. And also get to nature. get to nature. This is a message from Mother Earth to you. So get to nature. Allow yourself to lay on the body of the earth and just really allow anything that's heavy and dense to be absorbed into the body of Mother Earth, and then allow yourself to be nourished and nurtured through your connection to the body of Mother Earth, allowing her to support you to get moving. It says on the card, transformation, creativity, and wholeness. You are whole. In this moment, there's nothing that is missing from you, with the exception of perhaps some motivation and some willingness to take action, is what I'm hearing. So we're always whole and complete in every single moment. Sometimes, though, we really have to get off of our butt and take action to make things happen. That one wants to come out for an affirmation. So if you've been feeling like, oh, just not motivated or anything, what can you do today? What is one thing you can do in this moment to take action towards more motivation, inspired action? Let's see if this affirmation will help you. It's a number 41, which comes to a 5. It's called the unknown. Number 5 is a number all about change. So it really feels like there's something within your experience, your day-to-day experience, that you're being asked to change, whether it's your routine. Sometimes we get so much into a routine that it's actually a rut, right? So in order to get out of that rut, we have to do something different. Maybe it's, waking up a little bit earlier so that you can spend some time meditating or watching the sun come up. It's coming up later and later now if you're in the northern hemisphere. So we don't get sunrise until about 7 in the morning. And that's not too difficult for most of us to be up by 7 in the morning. So you are being asked to make a change, and the change you're being asked to make is positive. It's going to support you in a positive way. If you don't change, your life is going to stay the same, right? And it's inevitable that, as humans, as organic beings, one with nature, we are, change is a part of our genetic makeup, if you will, our DNA. We don't like it. Our humans don't like it. It's inevitable, though, that we change. I've changed since this video started. You've changed since you started watching this video, because just that's how we are. We're like nature, and, like the seasons change. There's a time for growth, and then there's a time when things aren't growing. There's a dormant time. So it's time for you to get out of the dormant time, is what I'm hearing, and make your mind up to do something different to support yourself. Your affirmation is, I bow to the infinite intelligence of the cosmos, and my next steps are revealed. I bow to the infinite intelligence of the cosmos, and my next steps are revealed. I bow to the infinite intelligence of the cosmos, and my next steps are revealed. So thank you, pile number 2. I trust that something there touched your heart. Drop a comment down below, give me a thumbs up, and hit that like button. Thank you so much for your support. Okay, pile number 3. Let's see, pile number 3. What message does Mother Earth have for you? Pile number 3. Again, a little bit, you're feeling a little hesitant, a little closed off, really protective of your energy. I'm guided to say to you that you are safe in this eternal now moment. You are safe. There's nothing outside of you that can harm you. Look, you got the same as number 2, the goddess of creation. If you didn't listen to the message from number 2, go and listen to that, and then listen to this as well, or listen to this and then go back and listen to that. There is something for all 3 of the piles here, or all 3 of the numbers. The message is about the physical body. How are you feeling in your physical body? How are you caring for your physical body? When was the last time you allowed yourself to just play? Like to have a day off, to not adult, right? Like we become adults, and really age is just a number. We become adults, or we grow up, we move up through the ages, and all of a sudden, like, life is really serious. we're really stuck in these routines. I mean, it routine is almost like the death to creativity, the death of the creative child, the death of playfulness. And so perhaps you need to allow routine to die in your life so that something else can, something new can be reborn, something can grow from it. How is your body feeling? Take a moment, tune in. How does your physical body feel? Take your shoes off, take your socks off, get out to nature, place your feet on the ground. Everybody can do it. No excuses. Everybody can do it, even for a minute. I'm not asking you to walk around barefoot all around town like I do. I'm just asking you to take your shoes and socks off for a minute, place your feet on the warm or cool, moist body of Mother Earth, and allow yourself to feel the ground beneath your feet. Feel how supported you are. Perhaps get down and on your hands and knees and place your hands on the ground and really feel how the earth feels under your hands. Lay on Mother Earth. I like laying on my back with my legs bent so my feet are on the ground, and really like tuning into that torso part of my body and the spine, and see if you can straighten it and align it. There's a big need for all of the messages here today. There's a big need to get in touch with your body. It feels like many of you have been disregarding and ignoring your physical body, and not in a good way. And so this is an opportunity. Take some time today to just go out and play, skip along barefoot on the earth and see how it feels. Lay on the earth and look up at the clouds. If you have any real clouds in your area, we have a lot of chemtrail clouds here. They're real. We're going to do a video maybe and talk about things that are so-called conspiracies, and where conspiracy came from. But that's another video. So for the affirmations, you got 2 cards. And the first one, this is so beautiful. The first one is the number 25. So it's a 7 again. So this is an amplified message for you. Those of you who picked number 3, your body needs your time and attention. You are worth your time and attention. There's nothing out there, no job, no relationship out there more important than the relationship that you have with yourself. And I feel that you're paying attention to other things to your detriment. So whether that's a relationship or a job, remember, if you were to die, if your physical body were to die tomorrow, you would be replaced within a couple of weeks at your job. I know people don't like to hear it, except it's true. And, so your job right now in this moment and in the coming days is to really tend to you, tend to the garden, tend to the being of light, tend to the physical body. That is you. Because under that skin, beyond that skin, you are a spiritual being here having a very, very temporary human experience. So what can you do to bring more enjoyment into your human experience, more ease into your experience within your physical body in this now moment? And this affirmation is: appreciating the good that exists in my here and now expands my awareness to all that is good in the universe. Appreciating the good that exists in my here and now expands my awareness to all that is good in the universe. One more time. Appreciating the good that exists in my here and now expands my awareness into all that is good in the universe. And I'm really feeling there's a need for you to come back to your heart. It feels like there's a little bit of unrest, unease in your heart space. And, being human is, and particularly at this time upon the planet, as we're in the midst of this holy shift, holy shift that we're feeling globally. For those of us who are sensitive, we can feel it, and it can bring up feelings of a little bit of anxiety. Oh my gosh, like, how are we going to get through? We do. Humanity wins. We do. We really do. And yet it's up to each of us to be responsible for the the state and condition of our heart in any given moment. So please be good to you. I also feel like when you go to nature, you're going to receive a feather. You're going to come across a feather, and this is a sign to you that the entire loving universe, your higher self, is thanking you for taking the time to unwind, really, to get to nature. And finally, I feel like this is for all of us, although number 3, you got the 2 cards. I really feel like this is for everybody who's still here, whether you chose number 1, 2, or 3. This is Soul's Journey, and it's a number 21. And 21 in the Tarot is the World card. 21 is a really important and deeply meaningful number in my life. And when we do the mirror reflection of that, like 12, 21, this is the idea and the energy of the mirror soul. So everything that we're experiencing in our humanness is to support our eternal soul's journey in the here and now. And the world, the universe is our oyster. So what are you going to do with it? It also, like if we reduce the 21, 2 plus 1 is 3. This speaks about the Trinity within our experience. So the Mother, Father, God, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Divine Child energy in our experience. So every time I see the number 3 or think of the Trinity, I see a Merkaba. And so it's like a triangle pointed up and then a triangle pointed down. So as above, so below. So we're always receiving, all of us are always receiving from the universe. We're also, drawing up and receiving from the body of Mother Earth. So if we can place ourselves in the center of that Merkaba, in the center and our heart, if we can place ourselves in the center and focus on being present for ourselves, showing up for ourselves, this is the best gift that we can give our human experience. And our higher self, our eternal soul, really encourages us to show up for ourselves each and every day in our heart space, and to really maybe dedicate 5, 10, 15, 30 minutes a day to just devotional practices, just breathing, just intentional breathing, and intentional awareness of our physical body, and really working to clear the tension that we hold on to, so that there's more ease in our physical experience. Because we are wanted, needed, and loved, and we are so worthy of love. And love, any love, begins with self-love. We cannot truly love another. We only love others to the extent that we love ourselves. Same with forgiveness. We only forgive others to the extent that we have forgiven ourselves. So everything always points back to us as sovereign soul, eternally connected to source. Okay, so our affirmation, all of us, is: living from soul opens me to the magic that exists when I surrender to divine manifestation on its own terms and timing. That's beautiful. Living from soul opens me to the magic that exists when I surrender to divine manifestation on its own terms and timing. One more time. Living from soul opens me to the magic that exists when I surrender to divine manifestation on its own terms and timing. And remember, all timing is divine, and I trust that the time that you receive these messages, it has been incredibly supportive to you, has given you courage to trust the wisdom of your own beautiful heart. Again, my name's Lisa Lyle. This is my channel here on YouTube. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, thumbs up, and drop a comment down below. If you'd like to work with me, readings, healing sessions, please do visit my website, www.lisalyle.com, and there will be a link for that down below. Until next time, everyone, take good care of yourself. I see you, I feel you, I love you. Thank you for being a blessing in my life. Until next time.